So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That hook doesn't score. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Hold that thought! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Talk about Alvarez in that last round.
You're switching.
And there's the bell to start round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution being thrown to the wind. That counter shot lands. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Missing with the hook. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
And he just missed with that left jab. Stamina is off the charts. You don't want to trade. Did you see that? Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
counter punches have to hurt. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Did you see that? Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. I promise you, all three judges here are going to... Let's start the 6. Perfect counter lands. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That one lands. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. When are we going to see a jab from these two? One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
They both want the knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet. Here we go, it's round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch himself out, though. Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, you're a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Good counter punching. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter. This is a high-octane battle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. About these two fighters. Round 8, and we're off again. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
His stamina is off the charts. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
A straight right just misses. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what?